Now, big changes could be coming to the world of Welsh football. It's been announced the Chief Executive of the Welsh Football Association, Jonathan Ford, has lost a vote of no confidence, leaving his future as head of the organisation in doubt. Here to explain the situation to us is our sports reporter, Caleb Darwin. So Caleb, can you just explain why this is significant?
Well, Larry, he's one of the most important people in Welsh football. He's had the top job as Chief Executive of the FAW since 2009. So he's been head of the business side of the Football Association for well over a decade. Obviously, he's not someone we see in the limelight very often compared to players and managers, but he's equally as important. He deals with all the behind-the-scenes workings of the organisation. And he has been praised for his work. He's been credited with modernising the FAW and upping its profile in world football. And also, so many significant events in Welsh football have happened under his leadership, such as Wales making the semis of the Euros in 2016 and Cardiff hosting the 2017 Champions League final.
And what do we know about this vote of no confidence?
So we know the vote took place yesterday with members of the FAW Council. Ford wasn't present. He's been on leave as these meetings regarding his future have been going on. He lost the vote by an overwhelming margin of 24 votes to 5. We don't know for certain yet why this vote took place, but supposedly there have been a lot of criticisms for his leadership in the last few months. Some of these have related to the COVID pandemic, with many smaller clubs in Wales criticising the FAW's handling of the crisis. But the trigger seems to be the recent appointment of Angela van den Bogard as the new head of people at the organisation. She was previously criticised while she was working as the business improvement director at the post office by a judge for being misleading in a case revolving around wrongfully imprisoned postmasters. The council say they're in the dark about this appointment and they think it's tarnished the organisation's reputation, and they blame Ford for this.
And so what happens next?
Well, the FAW are expected to make a statement later today explaining the outcome of the vote. There are, of course, major doubts about Ford's future as chief executive after this decision. He's currently on gardening leave, so the expectation is for him to step down. We believe discussions at the moment are not about if he'll leave, but how he'll do this. And this isn't an ideal situation for Welsh football. They'll now be facing a massive amount of uncertainty and some really key dates in the footballing calendar. We're just 1 month away from the start of the qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup and 3 months away from the delayed Euros in the summer. So this could be a really, really difficult period for Welsh football.